This is the all-new Community Connection. I'm your host, Jade Harrell, keeping you connected to our community. You know, I always boast about being a Hampton grad, a pirate, having a business degree from an accredited HBCU. But let me tell you something. Though it prepared me for the business world, being in business as a business owner and an entrepreneur is a totally different story. You would think that my success would be assured, but it wasn't assured until I discovered and learned what it takes to be a true business owner. And I've got to give that credit to the Women's Business Center of Grace Hill. And I am joined today by the Executive Director, Alyce Wilson, to tell us more about the awesome opportunities that exist through the Women's Business Center and how enlightened you will become with this WIBO class. Alyce.
Hello there. How are you, Jade?
I'm fantastic now.
Good.
I can see clearly now, as the song would indicate. There's a lot more that I didn't know that I do now.
Great. And you know, Grace Hill's Women's Business Center offers a workshop and business opportunity class, which is the acronym WIBO. Mm-hmm. And you were a successful participant and graduate of that class. You just recently graduated.
I did.
It's a 16-week program, one night a week. We call it a mini MBA.
For sure.
And you learn so much.
Yeah, you do.
Wouldn't you attest to that?
I would attest to that. That's why I'm thrilled to be sharing it today. Now, Alyce, it wasn't something that was widely known that it existed. I saw a flyer here or there, and I saw maybe someone who had come through your annual Wall of Fame, which made me aspire and to say, wow, look at this. There are women doing great things, and it is possible, but I still wasn't quite sure if that was for me. I'm convinced now. Tell me what you share and how you invite people to discover it as well.
So normally when we receive a phone call, a person is saying, I want to start a business, ABC business. Okay, great. Do you have a business plan?
And they say,
no. And I'm saying, great. And they said, great. And I said, no, great, because that's where we come in and that's where we can help and we can assist you. We're funded through the SBA and
Small Business
Administration. And we are also funded through United Way. And so with that, what we do, we help create entrepreneurs, and we focus primarily on women, but we assist men too. But the Women's Business Center is there to make sure that you complete your business plan, look at your executive summary. What is it that you're wanting to do? We allow you to look at your target market. How do you plan to market who you are, what it is, what kind of impact do you want to make? The other thing that we do, we allow you to look at your financials, which is the hugest part.
Oh, yeah.
Now, a lot of people think that the business plan is something that is for someone else. It is. However, it is a roadmap for you, the entrepreneur.
That's something that you need specifically as a guidepost.
Yes. And so with that, we look at the financial piece, the financial literacy. How much money do you have coming in? That's going to be your revenue. But then you also want to look at your expenditures as well. And then what's left over. That's the cash flow piece. So we want to make sure that you have a break-even analysis. The break-even analysis allows you to look at how much you're charging for a particular product that you're doing or service that you're doing to make sure that it's going to cover rent. All of the utilities that go along with it, all of the supplies that you're going to need. And so it's really important. A lot of people don't consider that. Right. They just want to look at brick and mortar. I'm in business now. Okay. But who's going to support you if you don't have a plan and know the direction that you're really wanting to go?
Absolutely.
The Women's Business Center not only helps create business plans, but we also help those who are currently in business that want to expand.
Right.
And that's a huge component as well. So I'm excited to be where I am at such a time as this.
At such a time as this. And it was invaluable, the things that I learned there. Now, we know the statistics and the stories, the history of many businesses failing within their first year and or a couple of years after their inception. And primarily because we were not equipped, businesses were not equipped with that information on how to sustain their business. I don't think anybody signs up to go into business to say, okay, I just want to go in and fail.
No.
And that's one of the biggest fears and things that hold people back from trying. Well, here are some ways and the things that you can learn in order to be prepared and get beyond that hump there.
Yes. And, the thing is, people always should try. You can't be successful if you just don't try. There's going to be a lot of people who tell you, oh, you're crazy. What were you thinking?
Right.
But it's okay, because the most important thing that you want to do is follow your passion, follow your dream, follow your commitment. Mm-hmm. Your dream isn't someone else's dream. I promise you, when you go to sleep at night and you have visions dancing around in your head, somebody else is not having the same visions. So you have to follow what it is the Creator may have placed in you to do, and only do that and do it very well. So what? You may make some mistakes. It's okay. We have a support team that is in place. We have counselors. We have facilitators that will see you through your entire process to make sure you are successful.
Absolutely. Now, see, that's the part that doesn't come on any brochure or in any curriculum, except for what I just heard.
But you are a testimony of that, because you have gone through the class. And so you are that voice of experience that can speak relatively to what it takes, what has occurred. I can talk about it and say all of the things that we can do, but you are the testimony that says all of the things that we did and did well.
And were very true. And one of those things was honing my vision. Everybody knows that my desire is to serve and to build in community. My keywords are women and children and young adults. And those are the things I want to do. I have the passion for through media to present positive media. We do it here every week. And now I was able to define that and really formulate it into a business model that can be and will be, I'm excited to see, become a success.
Yes. And so we have a class that's going to be coming up. We're going to run 2 classes simultaneously on a Monday, and it's going to be at our Helix Incubator, and the Tuesday at Webster University downtown campus.
You can cover both locations. Whichever one is more convenient, you can choose. And now we're talking about it here, but it's not too early to be thinking about this class, is it?
No, it's not too early. Actually, the class fills very rapidly. And so we're wanting to, this particular term or semester, if you will, I'm looking at filling the class and expanding it just a little bit more. So I'm looking at 20 participants at each location. And these are people who are serious about making an economic impact in their lives. You'll find that most women are the sole providers, and that's okay. But even those that have a spouse in place or a partner in place that's helping them navigate through this world, making your own and being in control. A lot of people think that they work hard at someone else's job, but you will work the very hardest at building your own. And why not use that energy towards building your own?
And reap that benefit for pouring into yourself. And creating some opportunities for your family and for the community. For yourself.
That's right. And that's where the economic impact comes into place. So not only have you created for yourself, but you've created jobs for other people. You have a supply chain that you're now supporting. You have those that are working at that supply chain. Everyone is staying employed because you had an idea, you stepped out on faith, and now you're doing the thing.
That's right. That's the kind of encouragement we need. And that's exactly what comes from the Women's Business Center.
So this is an exciting time right now. To give to Grace Hill, everyone is wanting to donate to not-for-profit organizations. I am going to encourage you to donate to Grace Hill, of course. Grace Hill has economic impact, and we also have family and community that we are involved with. So go ahead and support Grace Hill Settlement. So many things are going on. And again, you can contact us at Grace Hill Women's Business Center, and we'll be happy to share some information with you. Networking, education, learning about raising capital, investors' perspectives, just so many things that can be utilized.
Send out the invitation for us. For anybody that's interested, how do they get on board?
Well, to contact Grace Hill's Women's Business Center, you can do it by two ways. You can call us at 314-584-6700. Again, that's 314-584-6700. We're in the office Monday through Friday from 8:30 until 5 p.m. We also have evening and weekend hours by appointment, but you can give us a call and we'll be happy to respond, or you can email us at wbcinfo@gracehillsettlement.org. Again, our email address is wbcinfo@gracehillsettlement.org.
Alyce Wilson, the Executive Director of the Women's Business Center of Grace Hill. Visit gracehillwbc.org. Learn about the workshop and business opportunities. We call it WIBO, a 16-week business class, mini MBA designed to take your blooming and established business to the next step. If you are anticipating signing up for WIBO, check out this orientation December 18th from 11 to 1 and December 19th from 9 a.m. to noon. Success to you, sisters and aspiring entrepreneurs. Email wbcinfo@gracehillsettlement.org. Visit the website at gracehillwbc.org and give them a call, 314-584-6700, 314-584-6700. All right, that's it for this week. If you have questions or comments or have something you'd like to include in the community calendar, you can leave a message on our message box at 314-333-8369, 314-333-8369. And for more information about our show or any of our guests, you can visit us online and listen to the podcasts at Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. And search Community Connection with Jade Harrell. You all be blessed, do blessed, and take care.